So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
We have already started here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Olmo. Spread out to the left. Cross goes in there. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
This looks promising. Gets a good foot in there. Maradona, looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Can he finish? It's anyone's... Maradona! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Koundé is having a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Koundé brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Crosses it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Has a shot! Brilliant from Dani Olmo! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Looking for a runner. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Balde has it out wide and in space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Balde. Now it's Neymar. Neymar plays it in. Danger averted for now. Now it's Bojan. And that's aimed into the middle. And the ball is out of play. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in the...
Chance! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Looking for the run. The less said about that pass, the better. He's picked his way through. Araujo cuts it out. Maradona. Bojan Kurkic providing an outlet on that flank. Maradona. That's a good ball. And the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a sharp pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Maradona. It's Maradona! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. And this is Bojan. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's half-time here. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So off we go once more. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And now the breakaway. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Danny Olmo. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona have their second corner now. Maradona plays it short. He's in a great position. Guardiola! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, taken with style! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona are having a ball here. No, that's been intercepted. He has found the way through. Picked out brilliantly. Referee has just said play on. Koundé, and it's Maradona. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. And this is Maradona! Oh, the ball's run loose, and one more try! Oh, brilliant from Boyan! A finish right from the top draw! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Danny Olmo taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really with
Messi! It's there! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's found a way through. Iniesta!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's shifting through the gears here. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's a throw. So there's going to be another change here.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Aimed beyond the defence. Takes aim and crosses. It's a mighty effort! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scores! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Las Palmas grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he was alert to it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. He's having a go! No, that's just wide.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Played into space. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, smashing header! No, he can't turn it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Front-footed pressing going on here. He won't be happy with that one.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. Good ball, good take. Played in. Balde getting this one clear. Oh, they could break here. And that could set him on his way. Now that's well seen too. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neymar. And this is Deco. And this is Matt. Great chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Maradona goes short. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's got away. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's heaved it away. Deco. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Messi. And Messi! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Messi, very much the hero in this game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Things have got underway here, pretty shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Terrific header! Harmlessly behind.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Neymar. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. He's on it, can he get... Takes a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Out to the left it goes. Searching pass he's played there. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made...
And the shot! Superb goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Now it's Bojan. Messi. Neymar. Neymar! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. He's being urged to shoot. And he shoots! He scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Marcó en el minuto 20 el dorsal 19.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar picks it up out wide. And that has been knocked clear. Messi. Well, that's an excellent interception. Nicely spread. Now, what about a counter-attack? And Messi! It's there! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
En el minuto 25.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Guardiola tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Now it's Dani Olmo. And a chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bojan thinks about the shot. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Koundé. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to belt it away. Distributed tidily. And that has left him in a heap. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's made its way... And the finish! In he goes again. And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bojan, great vision. Oh, super find. He has found the way through. Maradona!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's a searching pass. And he's taking no chances there.
He'd be disappointed.
Out of play for a goal kick. Guardiola gathers from the goal kick. Balde. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Neymar's cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Barcelona utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And the game has already resumed here. Bojan Krkic, he rises! Oh, crossbar! And this is... in he goes again! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Carrillo, in with the challenge, knocks it into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shapes to shoot! And again! No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Played out towards the right wing. Threads one in. Balde. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar gets into a good position.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but...
Messi! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance!
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Header comes in! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And yes, it's him again.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking for the run. Could try cutting inside here. Drives it in. Pau Kubasi getting this one clear. And now the breakaway. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Iniesta. Iniesta crosses. Cleared away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's Maradona! Maradona! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's found a way through. Brilliantly cut out. Carrillo, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite big. Chance! And it's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Played out to the right. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Carrillo. Now he's off and running. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Can he get it through? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Can he finish? It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do...
He's having a go! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So can they do it again? Maradona goes short. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's played into the big header! It wasn't a great header in the end.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So, third corner of the game. Climbs up big! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking to play him in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Iniesta. Oh, beautifully shaped. He's having a shot! And he steered it beyond the post. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. He's found some space. Iniesta! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Deftly out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Header! Oh, this is a great... And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Goes for a shot! They've done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Now, can they get him away? Araujo threads one in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's that, the end. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Messi, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title, they finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. OK, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significant... Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Not the most accurate pass. Maradona. Bojan Kurkic receives it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's going to go a long way. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's made its way to him. He's through, now is he in? Played out to the left flank, gets into some space. Chance, surely! Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. Oh, that's well spotted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's whipped it across. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood.
Struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Looking for options for movement. Big chance! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass, and it's Neymar. That's the keeper's ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Decent chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Terrific header! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Sagasti. That's a cute ball. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now that's well seen too. Maradona. Guardiola. He's had a shot! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
A case now of complete control. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here.
Well, he got ripped because he was under pressure.
Messi. Oh, super find. Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling him...
Chance for a shot! No, that's just wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And he thumps it clear. He intercepts the throw. That's well read. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Could try cutting inside here. He has found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's run loose here. Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Neymar. Toljan gets a good foot in there. Looking to play him in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He slings it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Bojan Krkić looking to run onto it. Now it's Bojan. Looking for the run. Maradona picks it up out wide. Olasagasti. And it's half-time here. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see it?
Shot a goal! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, he's found support out wide. He gets big! And that's past the post.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Neymar. And the shot! Put out the best in the keeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 54 el dorsal 4.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Araujo, that's beautifully weighted. And Messi! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And they've got a throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Tries a shot! Denied at the last.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Now it's Neymar, and he's managed to get for great chance!
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. And he's had a hit! Brilliant from Deco! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Played into space. Can he get onto this? He's got tall, and he hits the net. A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's on it, can he get away? Kubasi. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Neymar. And it's Deco. Neymar. Neymar. Messi! Now, and another try! In for the pieces! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Barcelona have their third corner.
El dorsal 4 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 26, el dorsal 21. Cambio de jugadores.
Lewandowski! Keeper always had the measure of that. Well timed, excellent interception. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Can he finish? It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
So there's going to be another change here. Yamal coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated. Lewandowski! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lewandowski. Deco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bayer. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal has a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Olasagasti. He's in space and looking for options.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Deco. That looks a good ball through. And the finish! He's put his foot right through that one. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's De Jong. Lewandowski. Lewandowski is having a shot! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
En el marcador se puede ver un plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, those of you who followed English football around the turn of the century will certainly know this man well. He is, of course, Giovanni van Bronckhorst, another fine Dutch import who claimed his fair share of trophies whilst on these shores.
And later on in the continent too, Peter. He never really struck me as a flashy player, but rather a model of consistency, adaptability and intelligence. He excelled in one of the hardest roles in the game.
A role, of course, you know very well, Jim. Van Bronckhorst, an incredibly influential player, and it is no surprise that he's worn that famous orange shirt more than 100 times. Hazard with the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Looking for options, for movement.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Dani Olmo. Now, can he find a finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Bojan. Bojan! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar goes short. Bojan. And this is Bojan. And that could well leave a mark. Referee has just said play on. Madrid are looking to go forward now. There will be a throw-in. He's gone forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Short changes him with that pass. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that was vital. Mbappe. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can.
It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
He has found the way through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He won't be happy with that one. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's taking no chances there. Now then, the ball's come loose. And now a sudden chance to counter. Camavinga. And no, he's seen through all of that. Probing pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Boyan! There it is! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Iniesta. And it's Camavinga. He's had a shot! And he's found the net! And again they hit the front. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
El dorsal 13.
Madrid take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Stood up well to him there. That's a good run down the left. And Bronkhorst looking for the run. Hazard picks it up out wide. Yeah, that does look quickly taken. Koundé does really well there, strong defending. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Oh, he's got a... It's Neymar! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week.
Bellingham! It's anyone's ball now. It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try.
Oh, that's delightful. Look at the chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
OK, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
The action is back on the way. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Rodrigo. It's Iniesta! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. That's tidy. And it's Bellingham. Camavinga. Van Bronckhorst with the cross. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the finish! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Van Bronckhorst is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Bellingham.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Now it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, super ball! They've got to be quick to recover this. Balde could try cutting inside here. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona go into the lead. That's not gone well. Xavi Alonso is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he's away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
It's their second corner of the game.
7. Xavi Alonso. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6, el dorsal 4.
Neymar with the short one. Camavinga. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Kubasi. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Howson. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. 75 minutes played. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Madrid have a free kick. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Guardiola tries to clear. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Now it's Rodrigo. This looks promising.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Great vision. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And they're quick to get it back. Rodrigo. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Howson gets it clear. The final 5 minutes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
And this is the
Messi.
big chance.
Será reemplazado por
And this
el
an
dorsal
opportunity
11,
to pull level.
Villa.
And that is quite wonderful. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Shot a goal! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Habrá 6
And it's
minutos de
Iniesta.
descuento.
Vinicius Junior getting this one clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want it. And again! We've got a goal! They have stolen level at the last! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. And what a finish that might have been.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 26.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Barcelona pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's quick to get it clear again. And reclaimed it in a trice. David Villa. And it's Lewandowski.
Oh, really well played.
Shot could be on. And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Barcelona have their third corner. Griezmann plays it short. Great ball, and he's in chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Barcelona get their fourth corner. They've played it short. Pedri, the ball goes in. Oh, well played. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Iniesta, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vinicius Junior. David Villa was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And Bronkhorst looking to play him in. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh no, that could be a costly miss. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, should have put that away. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Van Bronckhorst can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a searching pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's the throw. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given...
Vinicius Junior!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect.
Has a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Lovely feet, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Iniesta. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.